I'm Scott Margolin, Vice President of Technical here at Tyndale, and welcome to another episode of the Dangers of Improper Wear. Today we're focusing on meltable base layers, and because this is such a common and popular question, we've actually conducted multiple arcs and made multiple videos, each of which is subtly different, so feel free to look at them all. Meltable base layers are not compliant, and they're not compliant because they're not safe. Even if an arc is below the arc rating of the outer garment, in theory it's possible for enough energy to get through that arc rated outer layer to melt a meltable base layer. Liquids are much more efficient than air at transferring heat, so once a meltable base layer melts, you have a much larger problem on your hands. You do not want molten polymer on your skin. Let's take a look. So as I noted, this mannequin is wearing a meltable base layer, and that's a dangerous mistake. We're about to hit the mannequin with an arc that is below the arc rating of the garment, and so you shouldn't have injury. However, here comes the arc. You probably noticed that there's fire here. Of course, meltable garments are also flammable, and this one not only melted, it also ignited and continued to burn, causing massive injury. Let's take a closer look using the GoPro. As you can see, the meltable base layer is instantly on fire, and that fire is spreading under the garment. It's also caused several buttons to pop out of the arc-rated outer layer, and now we'll slow the GoPro down for you and look at it in almost frame by frame. It's a pretty graphic representation of exactly how hazardous meltable base layers are. Before the smoke is even cleared, we have massive damage. You probably have noticed another hazard here as well, which is that the meltable base layer is now causing our wearer to inhale fire, which is not a good idea. Let's see that again in slow motion. You might notice a little fire through the smoke there coming out the buttonholes in the shirt. That's our meltable base layer, both igniting a bit and melting. There's a picture of that as the smoke clears. And then let's take a look at the aftermath. As you can clearly see here, the shirt is melted to the mannequin over a large portion of the area, especially the upper torso. Every place there weren't pockets. This had to literally be sanded off large portions of the mannequin. This would result in molten polymer over large areas of your skin, which is not a good outcome. So as you can clearly see here, a meltable base layer undermines the very protection that outer arc-rated layer is supposed to be providing. Please stay tuned for additional episodes of our Dangers of Improper Wear.